And I'm going to pick 3 cards to begin with, okay?
Okay.
These will be messages. And the first one, this is so funny. I must be alone too long in this pandemic because I think the guy on this card is handsome. I know. God help me.
Okay. Yes.
You're going to see. You're laughing now, but let's see.
Saint Germain.
Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Look at this man.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking Saint Germain.
Right?
Yeah, I was thinking Saint Germain, it's like with a bit more human,
Every time I pull this card, I have to laugh because I think, oh my God, I've spent too much time alone in this pandemic because this man is handsome.
But isn't he an angel? I mean, it's like, I was thinking more like human.
I believe he's a god. Isn't he a Greek god? I'll have to look up.
Okay. I was thinking like at least a human, Saint Germain or something like that.
Oh, Saint Germain, yeah.
Yeah, Germain. Yeah, he's like...
This one's beautiful. She's beautiful. But this one I don't question myself about. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. See, she's beautiful.
Yeah, no, she's okay.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
Like that guy
she's a beautiful soul. Yeah,
you like that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Greek god. Yeah.
Yes. And then the last one. Okay, so we got all keepers of the light. And look, we drew this card last night. Kachumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. This came up last night, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So very beautiful. I like these. Communication, faith, humanity, and benevolence. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. I think that's really important right now. And then you already know the answer you seek. Those are the kinds of things that jump out at me. So I am just going to comment because it's something that people have been telling me, and something that I've been feeling is I have been feeling absolutely exhausted lately. And I know I'm not the only one. And I want to mention it because a lot of people are feeling this need to be productive and having extreme difficulty, myself included. And I think we just need to rest, So I'm having trouble sleeping at night. I fall asleep, but then I'm awake sometimes at like 3 or 4 in the morning, 5 at the latest, which is too early. I'm having trouble shutting down at night, shutting down my brain to get to sleep. So, 5-6 hours of sleep for me isn't good enough. And then during the day, like this morning before my first coaching call, I had a couple hours. I got next to nothing done. I mean, I did some like busy work, but I had made a plan of things I was going to do, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. So
that's how I was feeling maybe 2 weeks ago. I was feeling terrible. I was feeling like maybe I need like an accountability coach because maybe I need that because I feel like I don't mind doing the hard work. It's like the paperwork is trivial stuff that I can't get done. And so I was feeling like that 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So my friend told me about there's a service that she uses where you go online together, and it is an accountability thing. I forgot the name of it. I'll email it to you. I'll text you. Where it's like a buddy of another person, and you set like you want to work for an hour. You don't talk to each other. You just have each other there, and then you do whatever you're going to do. And she says that works quite well for her.
What is that, like a Zoom thing or kind of thing, or what?
I don't know. I'll have to ask her. I don't know if it's on the telephone or I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't used it. She mentioned it the other day. But I think it's a good thing just to be aware because a lot of people are feeling it, and there's obviously a lot going on in the world. So I think we also need some extra rest now. I mean, we're in a time of big change.
Or how about we do the things that we're not supposed to? Like I was supposed to do paperwork, and I started cleaning the house.
Right. Well, and that happens. That's a whole thing that we will be working on later. But it's a type of procrastination where it's the underlying programming that keeps us from moving forward in a productive way. And it's very, 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 very common. Yes. All of a sudden, I have to clean out my cabinets, or I have to suddenly clean out my closet. No, there's no way because I hate doing that stuff. So really,
Or is that wiring also like, hey, you're not a good girlfriend, a good wife if you don't have a meal ready for your significant other, the house is dirty.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, those are all programmed beliefs. And when we start to procrastinate like that, it can be different reasons. It can be your subconscious mind keeping you from actually moving forward and accomplishing something because as you step into like bigger roles and do things that are new to you, when you step into it, you're getting closer to this goal, or you're taking yourself into places that you've never been, and it's uncomfortable. And so your subconscious mind will veer you off. So it sort of sabotages you. It's a type of self-sabotage that's very common, and we're often not aware. You might realize that you're doing it after you've already gotten up and you're doing it, but it's very subtle because it's wired deep into your system. So we'll work on that. I'm going to do some more sessions around stuff like that too, because I'm becoming aware of. So, but it's important to understand that there has to be a balance, right, between being productive and self-care and resting, because right now, I just think in general, in this last year, everyone's kind of been through the ringer, and we probably do need a little bit more rest than normal with everything that's going on, processing everything. A lot of people are going through a lot of changes still, and it takes time for your physical body to process that. So it's just something to keep in mind. We don't always need to be productive. Sometimes that is counterproductive, and it's a little bit like we talked about when you rest, ideas come to you. If you always keep yourself busy, you're not giving yourself space to let that creative energy flow. So I have just been extremely tired for weeks. So I just wanted to mention it because I'm hearing it from a lot of people too. So what are things that, as far as like feelings that we want to be letting go of right now? Because a lot of people are feeling a big need to release. So things like anxiety. What is it that you're wanting to release? Guilt.
I don't know what is making me procrastinate, I guess. Would that
Well, just in general, what are the kinds of things, feelings that you don't want to have in your life? I'm hearing things like anxiety, guilt, resentment.
Fears of the unknown.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you want in its place? Things like balance. Clarity. I like that. Yes. Balance, harmony. Joy.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes. That comes with clarity,
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Yeah. What else? Gratitude. A quiet mind, someone told me. I have like a little list here of things that people have told me. Oh, and safety. That's another big thing that people are feeling, like a lack of safety right now. In some cases, it's physical with the world events that are happening, but it can be money. It can be sort of that lack of stability that a lot of people are feeling. A lot of people's jobs and income have changed over this time. So is there anything you want to add to that?
Optimism.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yes. Okay, good. Good. Anything else? I like those. These are good. Okay. So you can get comfortable. We're just going to do, I'm going to really help you ground, because a lot of people are kind of leaving their bodies. You can kind of leave it when you get caught up in all the thoughts and our minds race. We can kind of get into a place where we're very ungrounded and we have this spinning energy. So it's important to ground down into the body, ground down into the earth. And there are physical ways to do that, like walking barefoot on the earth or the sand, taking salt baths, drinking lots of water. Water is very grounding. Things like that. So we're going to kind of do some of that. We're going to do like a nice relaxation grounding, and then we'll take a fun little journey. Yeah. So just get yourself comfortable, put yourself into a comfortable position if you would like to sit or lie down. And just take a deep breath in. And exhale. And taking another deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhaling and allowing your eyes to close down if you haven't already done so. And I want you to take a moment as you begin to settle your physical body. And I want you to set an intention for this meditation. And that may be, if you have a specific question you want answered, you can go ahead and ask that in your mind right now. If you have the intention that you want to bring in these feelings of clarity, balance, harmony, joy, peace, gratitude, quiet mind, safety, optimism, things like that, anything you want on that list, what you want to bring in, you can set that intention. You can set the intention to release anything you'd like to let go of. For example, things like anxiety, guilt, resentment, fear. So go ahead and just set that intention right now in your mind. And as you do, I want you to just give your subconscious mind permission to let these things happen naturally and easily, and in the way that's best for you, allowing it to happen in your highest and greatest good. So just setting that intention, taking a deep inhalation, and allowing yourself to become aware of the breath as you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And allowing the breath to help you relax deeper and deeper with each breath in and each breath out. Feeling very relaxed and allowing yourself to continue breathing in feelings of peace and breathing out any feelings that you'd like to let go of. Allowing my voice to help you relax deeper and deeper. As you take this time to relax down, remembering that it's so healthy for your body and mind to take this time for yourself. It's very important, and it's more important now than it ever has been, as we find ourselves in times of great change right now. The world has changed a lot in these last 10, 11 months. A lot of things, as we've known them, have come to an end. In many cases, our base has become unstable. The things that we've always known to be true aren't necessarily true anymore. That's very unsettling, and it causes a lot of fear. We've been in the middle of this global pandemic, in isolation and lockdown. And we've had to come to know ourselves in a way that we probably never have before. So just having a little compassion for yourself as you realize that you are in completely uncharted territory. You've never been in this place before. Nobody has. Just have a little compassion for yourself. Allow yourself to acknowledge how well you've done in these difficult times. And knowing that there's no right or wrong, whatever you feel is absolutely right. You shouldn't be doing anything. You shouldn't be feeling anything. Whatever you're doing and feeling is just right. And continuing to breathe in and out and feeling your body settling comfortably into the chair or the bed, the couch, wherever you are. And noticing your physical body, any areas of tension, any areas that feel very relaxed and peaceful. Any soreness or discomfort, just noticing your physical body as it begins to sink down deeper and deeper onto that couch or chair, wherever you are, feeling it supporting you, your body, your back, your legs, feeling completely supported as you sink down deeper and deeper, almost as if you have a weighted blanket laying comfortably over you. And you feel very comforted, very relaxed, and very peaceful already. Again, allowing my voice to help you sink deeper and deeper into a place of peace and tranquility. Imagine a beautiful healing light at the top of your head. And we're going to move this light down quickly and gently and easily from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And imagine this beautiful light, noticing the color or colors, allowing it to move in to the top of the head. You may see it or feel it, you may sense it or just know it's there, and allowing it to fill your brain and your spinal cord, filling with light. And knowing that this is a beautiful healing light. It heals you on a physical, emotional, spiritual level. It helps to balance your mind, your body, your spirit, and it begins to move down gently and easily over the forehead and the back of the head. It begins to move down behind the eyes, relaxing and releasing the tiny little muscles behind your eyes. To the point you feel your eyes closing down. They feel heavy, comfortably heavy. You could open them if you wanted to, but you find that you feel so comfortably relaxed that you don't even want to open your eyes, and they remained comfortably, gently closed. Remembering that you're always in control of this process. You can open your eyes at any time you choose. You can come back to your full waking consciousness by simply opening your eyes. But you can also allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper by just giving yourself permission to let go. And you may already find yourself drifting, floating, gently, comfortably, and easily. You may find that my voice is fading in and out. And if that's happening, that's also fine. You can allow it to just happen as it's meant to. Knowing that there's nothing for you to do, nowhere for you to be, that everything has brought you to this moment in time. Know that the subconscious mind will always hear my voice and follow along. And it's not even necessary for you to be aware of my voice. And allowing this light to move down gently and easily, the back of the head and down over the jaw. Feeling those muscles of the jaw letting go gently and easily. Noticing any tension that you've been holding in the jawline. It's an area that can carry a lot of tension. Allow yourself to move that jaw around as that tension releases. And imagining this beautiful light moving down over the neck and the shoulders, filling them with its beautiful light, and allowing it to lift up the weight of the world that you've been carrying. Such a heavy weight. And feeling it just lifting up and letting go, and feeling lighter, so much lighter already, so much more at peace as this light continues to move down in the front and the back, the upper torso, the chest, and the upper back, and down the middle back, and the lower back, filling it with light, feeling that back side of your body lighting up, and moving down the chest, and into the belly, and on the next inhalation, taking a deep breath in and filling those abdominal organs with light. And sending that light to all of the organs in that area. Feeling them beginning to heal. And feeling this beautiful light moving into your heart. Beautiful heart. Filling it with light. Shining that light in every shadow, every little wall that you've ever built to keep yourself safe. Just filling it with light and allowing it to feel like the rays of sunshine, feeling the warmth of the sun, filling your heart, melting down those little walls that have kept you safe. Knowing that you're completely safe and loved. And it's safe to feel loved, allowing yourself to release gently any sadness and any grief that's been hiding out in your heart. breathing it out on the next exhale. Just blowing it out. And feeling the light continue to move down over the pelvis and the front and back. And again, feeling all of the organs in the pelvic region with light and healing. And kind, gentle, loving energy as it moves down over the big muscles of the thighs and the front and the back, and over the knees, down the calves, and over your ankles. Feeling your feet with light. Imagine it moving down, now your arms all the way down, and filling your hands with light. And feeling or seeing or sensing now your entire body filled with light. And I'm going to count from 3 down to 1, and you'll find yourself relaxing even deeper. 3, 2, 1. Sending a wave of relaxation from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Feeling very relaxed and allowing this light to move out of the soles of the feet, the palms of your hand, your fingers and your toes, and up to the top of your head. And feeling it come around and surrounding you in a beautiful bubble of light. And feeling very protected, very calm, very peaceful and loved as you feel yourself completely encapsulated in this light. Know that you're always protected and safe. Even in these times of great uncertainty, you're surrounded by love. And taking a moment to notice any area of your physical body or your emotional body or your mind, your spirit, that needs a little extra love, a little bit of extra healing, and just ask the light to go there. Any area of your mind, body, soul that needs a little extra healing energy. And breathing in and out, feeling very peaceful. Taking a breath in and out, and feeling very calm. Taking a deep breath in, and on the exhale, send back any energy that doesn't belong to you. Just allow it to release from your body again, physical, emotional, spiritual, sending it back to wherever it belongs, sending it back with light, with love. Just allowing the universe to take it wherever it can be used. And feeling how good that feels. How much more like yourself you feel already. And taking a deep breath in and calling back all of your energy that you've left out in the world, any power you've given away, any pieces of your soul, calling it back now into your being, and feeling yourself coming again into this feeling of total harmony, complete balance, feeling whole again, like the way you came into this world, and it feels so good. And you may have forgotten this feeling of peace, and yet it feels familiar. Remembering that you have all of the answers you seek within. You already know. Feeling very relaxed, imagining a beautiful stairwell, and you find yourself at the top, a set of 10 steps. And I'm going to count from 10 down to 1, and as I do, you'll find yourself sinking deeper and deeper, and you find yourself at the top step, number 10. And you take a step down, 9, and you find yourself relaxing deeper and deeper. 8, 7, 6, moving down the stairs. 5, you find yourself sinking deeper into a state of peace and relaxation. 4, feeling very relaxed. 3, you know that you're coming to a beautiful sanctuary, a place of love and learning. 3, you're almost there. 2, 1, and you find yourself there on this number. And I want you to look around and notice whatever you see. Is this a place you've been before? Is this a place that's new to you? What are the colors, the shapes? What do you hear? Any sounds? Are there any animals making noises? The sound of the wind? Is there water? Waves breaking? A river running? Can you smell anything? Any flowers? Any sense of loved ones, perhaps? A familiar smell? What does the energy feel like? Tune in to all of your senses. What do you know about this place? This is a place that's unique to you, a place of learning and love, a place where you're so wide open and receptive, and you're open to all of the healing resources that are always available to you here. Know that you can come back to this place at any time. And just take a moment to begin to explore this beautiful, beautiful sanctuary. And tune in as you're exploring to what guides, guardians have come to be with you today. And you may see them in human form. They may come to you as an animal, a deceased loved one. You may see a light, feel their energy, hear a name. Notice how it comes to you. And notice if you are able to get information with your different senses. For example, what do you see? Ask for a name and notice what comes to you. Do you hear it? Does it just drop into your mind? Allow these guides, these angels, these guardians to come in and be seen, as they're always with you. But we're often not aware because we're tuned into the physical world. And what messages do they bring? Of course, they bring messages of love, so allow them to share those. And what messages do they bring you on this journey, this point of the journey that you're on right now? I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes and allow you to receive messages and downloads, and know that you have all the time that you need. And that time often slows down when we're in these altered states, and for every minute that goes by, and maybe hours or days in this realm. And while you receive these messages and these downloads, I want you to find a very comfortable, beautiful space to lie down and get comfortable. And as you receive these downloads, these messages from your guides, in front of you, you see something that looks like an X-ray, and it may look slightly different, but you look and you're able to see almost like colored blocks, separations of some sort, the parts of your body that are holding anxiety and fear, guilt, resentment, lack of forgiveness, hate, sadness, grief. You can see it all. It's very, very clear to you as you look at it, as if your body had been scanned and it's put up for you to see, perhaps on a computer screen, perhaps on a movie screen. You're able to see it very clearly and notice what it looks like. Are the borders clean? Are they jagged? Do the colors stay in one area or do they run together? You're able to see it very clearly. And as you look, remember, you get to decide what you want to keep and what you want to let go of. It's always your choice. And so looking at that, all these pieces in your body, what is it that you're ready to let go of? What is it that you're ready to release? And noticing where it is in your body, allowing these guides and guardians, your angels, to remove the pieces that you're ready to let go of. And it's always your choice. And if you're not ready to let go, that's okay. But if you are, you can give them permission to release the anxiety, the fear, the hate, the sadness, the grief. And maybe you're ready to let go of a certain percentage. Maybe you're not quite ready to let it all go. Maybe you're not certain who you'd be without these things. So if that's the case, know that you can release a portion of it. So giving permission to your guides and your guardians as they continue bringing you messages, bringing you downloads. And as you lie here, feeling so light and so peaceful. Knowing that the time has come to let go of this heavy weight that you've been carrying, whatever that is for you. Knowing that you're not bound by your past. You're not obligated to be who you were in the past, or maybe who you thought you wanted to be. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to be happy. You're meant to be happy. And so allow this healing to continue as you get up. You sit up in this beautiful, beautiful place. And as you do, in front of you, you notice a beautiful old scroll. It looks very ancient. You can see the paper is old, thick. And you unroll it. And you realize that this ancient scroll is filled with light, knowledge, and wisdom. It's a treasure map. And there's not just one treasure on this map. There's so much treasure on this map. And this map was made for you. This is a map that you made before your soul incarnated in this body. And the treasure has always been there. You were just unaware of it. And so now, in this place, you're going to go on a treasure hunt. And you can feel the excitement bubbling up in you like a child as you think about this adventure that you're about to go on. And you can feel this scroll in your hands, and you can feel the energy and the wisdom coming through into your physical and your spiritual body. And you remember. You can feel the light and the knowledge coming through. Knowing that when you do come back to your full waking consciousness, you'll bring all of this back with you. And so look around. What tools do you need for this treasure hunt? Are they around you? Do you need to pick them up to take with you? Do you already have them within? What do you know that you need? Because you do already know. And just feel the excitement at the unknown, at what's to come. And as you look closer at this map, you realize that there are different X's in different spots. And they represent treasure in different areas of your life. This can be family, relationships, love, career, your soul purpose. Why have you come to this world? It could be money, joy, peace, contentment, all of the treasure that you desire, clarity. There's a spot on this map that marks great clarity. And you're here to uncover each of these treasures. And I'll be quiet while you begin to hunt. You can decide if you do this alone, if you take your guides with you. Maybe somebody new has shown up to share this adventure with you. This is fun. So allow yourself to tune into that fun, the energy of being a child, like you're playing. You can run and skip as you go off looking for treasure. You might find yourself in a cave or under a waterfall. It might be a hidden room behind a bookcase. I don't know. Only you know. And so I'll be quiet for a moment and give you time to hunt and play and run and jump. And you may have a cloak of protection or a cloak of invisibility as you move through these different spaces. You might have wings on your back or your feet. What superpowers do you have in this space? What are you able to do there that you're not able to do in the physical world? Imagine yourself running from place to place like a child on Easter during an egg hunt. Feeling this new energy moving into your cells, the excitement, the abundance, the knowledge, the wisdom, the light of your soul. Feel it moving into all of the cells of the body as you continue the hunt, as you continue the search. Knowing that it may not be time yet for you to find everything that is on this map. But when the time is right, it will appear. And you'll be able to bring this map back with you when you come back to your full waking consciousness. So there's no rush. You have plenty of time, knowing that everything happens in the right time. Knowing that all healing occurs in the right time. And that everything that you have experienced up until now has been for your highest and greatest good. And you find yourself now, you come to a cave, and there's an opening. And you walk in, and it's filled with treasure and riches, gold and jewels, more than you've ever seen or imagined. And you know that this is all meant for you, but that you're not meant to keep all of it. You can fill your pockets with the riches, and some of it's for you, but some of it you're meant to share on the journey. You're meant to distribute this wealth, and that may be the wealth of knowledge or wisdom. It may be money. It may be time. It's definitely your talents, your special unique talents. And you see that all here in this room. And you know that it's part of your life purpose, not only to take this treasure for yourself, but to share it with the world. And there's more than enough. And no matter how much you take, there's always more. It seems to regenerate. And as you fill your pockets, rather than taking away, it actually adds to it. And the riches in this room seem to multiply. And knowing that you'll be able to come back to this cave anytime, that these riches are yours to keep and to give away. You can share with whomever you'd like. You can bring others to this room as well if you choose. And I want you to imagine the fun now of giving away all of this treasure. Knowing that there's also plenty for you to keep. What do you do with all of this money and time and your gifts and all of these resources that you have to share with the world? Remembering what you came here to do. Knowing that this is your life purpose. This is what you're meant to share with the world. And allowing that clarity to come in. And the feelings of tranquility and peace and joy, harmony, gratitude, safety, and optimism. Things you may not have felt for a while. This is all of the treasure that's here for you. Knowing that you can leave anything here that you don't want anymore. It's okay, you can just put it down. Knowing that what you don't want is a treasure for somebody else. What you don't need, somebody else is looking for. And so just allowing yourself to leave anything in this cave, in this room of riches, that you don't care to carry anymore. Anything that's too heavy. Knowing how much fun you're going to have sharing all of this with the world, sharing all of this with your people. You can be as generous as you like. And it only multiplies. The more love you give, the more love you receive.
The more money you give and invest in others, the more comes back to you. The more generous you are with your time and helping other people to remember their own life purpose, the more you remember, the more you receive. The more feelings of joy and peace and contentment you put out in the world, the more that's reflected back to you. And the more clarity you help somebody else find on their life path, the clearer it becomes for you. And there's an area here where there's water. It may be like a spa or a waterfall. And it's very, very healing. And if it feels good to you, you can take a dip in the water, allowing it to heal. Allowing it to heal you on every level, to heal your energy, allowing you to release whatever it is that you put down, to fill those spaces that are left with the feelings of love and joy and optimism and peace and contentment and safety and gratitude and so much clarity. And in a moment, I'll count from 1 up to 10, and I'll bring you back to your full waking consciousness. But before I do, I want you to find the way to bring all of these riches back with you, this treasure map. Find a way. There may be a box or a bag. You may tuck them into a pocket. You may put them inside. You're always able to access them. Trust. Whatever comes to you is the right way for you to bring this back. Knowing that your energy is different from this moment forward. It's lighter, it's more peaceful, it's more optimistic. And you know that you'll be able to speak with love and be heard. And remember that you can come back to any of these places at any time you choose. And the way to do that is just to set the intention. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And the time has come now to come back gently. Number 1. 2, beginning to gently and easily come back into your body. 3, becoming aware of your physical body. 4, bringing back with you all of the treasure map, whatever it is that you need or want to bring with you. 5, feeling very refreshed and aware as if you've had the most profound sleep. 6, knowing that you'll continue to have deepening insights and understanding in the coming days and weeks and months. 7, allowing this energy to anchor down into yourselves. 8, feeling this new energetic blueprint really taking hold. 9, feeling completely relaxed and aware. 10, coming back to your full waking consciousness, bringing back with you everything that you need to be consciously aware of, knowing that you'll continue to have deepening insights and understanding in the coming days and weeks and months. Taking a deep breath in, wiggling your fingers and toes, feeling your physical body now very relaxed and yet very refreshed. Taking a deep breath in, and you may stretch if that feels good. And when you're ready, you can sit up and open your eyes. And if it feels good after this, you'll be able to go back quickly and easily into this state of deep relaxation. And so just coming back to your full waking consciousness. When you're ready, opening your eyes. Welcome back. How are you feeling?